Typical Saturday SPTECH shop. Some people come here just for candy, so have to make sure that the candy bowl is always full. Always bringing something in. Printer labels and at least one computer part. New screen for a computer we're going to fix soon. Make a few phone calls for customers that have devices ready to pick up. Finish updating 2 MacBook Pros, older ones that still work great, that I didn't finish yesterday. Easy upgrade. Just have to upgrade this MacBook also to 16 gigabytes of RAM. First job of the day done. Upgraded to 16 gigabytes of RAM, Microsoft Office installed, and new solid state hard drive installed. This one's done. Next up, next laptop, upgraded it to 16 gigabytes of RAM and a solid state drive. We have to pop in a High Sierra bootable USB because that's the latest this one will take, and we'll get this going. Got pulled away from the repair real quick to make a quick sale. Customer came in, wanted a low price phone. iPhone XR works great, unlocked for any carrier. Got him at a great price of $154 with a free brand new case. Paid with Apple Pay and was out within 5 minutes. Had to take another break. Someone wanted to trade in a phone, transfer all the information, so just got this 100% battery life iPhone 15 Plus in pink, selling at AT&T, Best Buy, everywhere for $8.99. So I just popped it up on my website here and selling it for $7.99. Have to finish up a back glass repair that I didn't finish yesterday. Alright, back to the iPhone 13 Pro back glass replacement. Gotta clean. Have to take a quick break to watch my wife running in the Alpha Fit games. And my gorgeous daughter. Okay, back to work. Have to seal up the iPhone, glue it down, clean that off later. Leave it clamped for a few hours and it'll be ready for sale. Alright, we have an older Dell touchscreen laptop here. And everything looks good, works fine except for the screen's cracked, so we got a new screen. Gotta pop that in. Next up we have a Lenovo X1 Carbon. Sold this to the customer 7-8 months ago, and he said Windows got corrupted, no longer booting up, but doesn't seem to see the hard drive, so we're going to take a look inside to see why the computer's not recognizing the hard drive. Hard drive screw came loose. Hard drive wasn't seated 100% perfectly. This screw here was a little sideways, so just tightened everything up, booted back up. Customer has BitLocker, they'll just have to log into their Microsoft account, get the recovery key, and they'll be back up in action. Next up, my current favorite laptop, the 16-inch MacBook Pro. This one's a 2021, 1 terabyte hard drive. Someone traded it in because the screen is dead. I'm gonna switch it out. Time to go out and have a sit-down lunch somewhere with a glass of what? No, I'm just gonna eat here. Not often, but sometimes people ask, wow, that's a lot of money to change the screen. Just want people to be aware that these are the screws that have to come out in the right order, and there's 4 different sizes here, and if you strip one, you might be dealing with 30 to 40 minutes to get that screw out. Can't forget to transfer the lid sensor from the old screen to the new one. Look at that, like new. And look at that, looking beautiful. This one, M1 Pro chip, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive. It's got a nice battery too, 99 cycles at 94%. Beautiful, ready to go. Easy upgrade. have HP ProDesk 400. Usually these things just slow down because they have spinning hard drives. So we're going to pop it open, put in a solid state hard drive, install Windows 10, and it'll be all ready to go. As suspected, it's a old spinning hard drive, 3.5-inch hard drive, 1 terabyte. Manufacture date is, I don't know, it's probably old. This is a very important customer to me, so give them a little courtesy blowout. Get some of this dust out. Gets pretty bad over time. Old school computer. Change the boot order real quick to go to, let's say, USB hard drive, probably. Similar job, but different approach. This customer's computer is running terribly slow. Just like most Dell and HP laptops, they put silly spinning hard drives inside that just fail after a couple of years. So this customer wants to keep all of their information, passwords, documents, everything to be identical. So we're going to pop out this hard drive, clone it to an SSD, put it back in, and everything will be done. God, I hate Dell so much. There is absolutely no reason to get the bottom cover of this computer off that Dell decides to hide some screws to hold the bottom cover on underneath the keyboard to get the bottom off. Just ridiculous. Alright, now that the bottom cover came off with how annoying that was, we take out the hard drive, we're going to go clone it. Had to set up a makeshift cloning station here because my back bench is busy. The only software that you should be using is Macrium Reflect, and here's my 2 USB reader. If you're not using Macrium Reflect and you're using something else, I'm sorry. I don't know why you didn't try Macrium Reflect yet. Alright, we had to cut that last video short. That's the internal hard drive to the laptop. Disk 2 is the customer's disk, so I'm going to pop this in. We'll rescan, and it'll come up as disk 3. So we're going to see in a second, we'll see disk 2 and 3. We're going to copy disk 2 over to disk 3, and then we'll be done. So we're going to take disk 2, that's the customer's disk, we're going to clone it. We're going to select the disk to clone to, which is our blank number 3. We're going to hit next, next, finish, done. Now we are cloning the customer's disk from that one to that one. Then you got to take care of business. Toner runs out. Make sure you put the new one in the right way. I assume, haven't done this one yet. I assume we just pop that out. I hope that's how it works. I assume that comes out, that comes out. Alright. First time changing since I got this newer printer. What do you think? Is this actually going to work? A counterfeit cartridge may be in use. Okay. That's fine. Let's just make a little photocopy of my hand. See if it's going to make a photocopy. Counterfeit. New toner installed properly. Since we're always multitasking, I'm just checking back on the 16-inch computer with the new screen on it. Disinstalling Sonoma before I take pictures of it, clean it up, and get it ready for sale. Also checking up on the HP ProDesk with the new hard drive with new Windows. Looks like it's installed. Now it's doing some updates. So we'll do some more updates in a few minutes and get this one ready to go back to the customer. Sonoma installed, ready to go, and looks like we're ready to sell. Gonna take some pictures for the website to print out the label. Time to wrap it up for the day. We're gonna let this sit overnight. It's probably dry, but we'll let it sit overnight. We're gonna let this computer finish doing its updates. It'll be ready by morning, and we'll start on the second one for the same customer. We have our 16-inch MacBook Pro up for sale. We're going to let these hard drives clone overnight. By the time I come in the morning, this will be ready to go. We'll pop it back into the laptop and it'll be ready to give back to the customer. And we have to make sure the MacBook is up for sale on the SPTECH shop website, so it's there, ready to go, and in case someone wants to purchase it overnight and use Afterpay, so they can pay with equal installments and get the laptop tomorrow. And now I'm off to the new store, Mr. Tech, and check on the construction. All right, we're here to check on, see how it looks. Just because you own a computer store doesn't mean you don't have to get dirty.